Hi, it's Anthony from OQPlay.com, and today we're checking out the Oculus Quest 2 carry case. This has been available since the Oculus Quest 2 has released. This can either be purchased by itself or it can come bundled along with the Oculus Elite Strap with battery. It retails for £49 or $49, and it's the official way to look after your Quest 2 headset and head strap accessories. So I've had many people ask me, does certain head straps or grips fit in the official Quest case? We'll be looking at both Quest 1 and Quest 2 cases from Oculus just to compare the differences, and I'll also be trying a number of head straps and grips in with this case to see if it all fits. So let's first dive into the packaging and let's have a look over what this case is like. So underneath we see this case fits for the Oculus Quest 2 headset with the Elite Strap or the Elite Strap with battery. 2 controllers, charging cable, and an adapter. I'm sure you can fit a lot more in this case than the selection of these things. So let's see what we can actually fit in inside this case. So here we have both Quest 1 and Quest 2 cases. Can't quite fit them all in the shot, but you can see that there is a bit of a size difference. Less so in width, but more so in length, just because of the Elite Strap and that the original Quest came with its quite fixed strap that not many people would be keen to remove because it was a bit of a pain to get back on again. Depth wise, it's also very similar, and they've done away with the zip compartment where it's a little bit more self-contained. You've got this little strap here, a little bit cheaper actually, rather than this cloth one. Well, kind of like leather, brushed leather cloth strap here that was easier to get the zipper in and around. It's a softer material, almost like a wool fabric rather than this more technical fabric that's on the other side. This is a bit more lifestyle rather than this being a little bit more technical. Similar logos, this is indented as well as this. Nothing really to show on the back. The straps are pretty much identical at the top, the carry straps, but inside is where the changes will be. So let's undo this for the first time. The zip goes around on the outside. It's kind of like you don't really see the zipper. It's quite hard to see. So that's probably a good thing. And it stops some other materials from getting caught in the zip as well. So inside it's different colour, it's darker, whereas the original we had a much lighter colour, kind of almost like the reverse. And inside here we've got a guide to how to place everything inside the case. We have a compartment at the top here, which is where your charging brick is going to be placed. And then we've got the Elite Strap and the headset at the very top. The controllers sit in a compartment in the middle, and then you've got enough room around the outside to put in any cables. So that's the card part removed, and you can see we've got a compartment for the controllers here. So that kind of makes sense when a lot of people do ask, can you fit the controllers in the official case? Because the original was just something that you would just sit down and you would like almost sandwich the controllers into each other, and they would sit inside these recesses here. And then you had a battery compartment or cable compartment that you could put inside. You couldn't remove this. And if you wanted to convert this into a Quest 2 case, you would have to rip this out just so you can actually fit everything in. But that's the main differences between the official Quest 2 and the Quest 1 case. So now that we've looked over the case, we can now explore what can actually fit inside it. First thing we'll do is we'll fit everything that this has been made for and see how much room we've got left over for any other accessories. This is my go-to Quest at the moment. I've got a BoboVR M2 Pro head strap with battery. I have various changes of padding at the back to get rid of the back slip. I also have BestRx headphones that have been attached with my 3D printed part, and I'm using the VR Cover Fitness Blue facial interface with their original padded white foam pads. As for getting this inside the case, it's pretty much going to be impossible. We might give it a go later on, but first let's have a look at what you can officially get inside the case. Right, so I've got everything here. We've got the Quest 2 here with the Elite Strap stock interface. The only exception, I've got the VR Cover foam pad on the back here, so we'll be trying that out for the first time in this case. And then I've got the controllers without any grips. We've got the Oculus charging brick and the power charging cable that you get along with it. So to get that into your Quest 2, I think it's probably best to put these in first. So with both controllers in play, we can slide that in there, get the brick down in there, and then this cable can just be loosely coiled up and placed inside like that. So that's everything officially in the case. You can see that the VR cover doesn't add any extra bulk, so that just slides in there perfectly fine. You can see around here it's very tight squeeze. There's really not much room on the left hand right hand side to fit anything like earphones, for example. So I would think that some attachable headphones for the Quest 2 might struggle to get in here. There's plenty of room in here for this, some batteries. You could probably fit this cable in there too, if I'm honest. So that's the cable and adapter in there too, charging cable. And everything fits in there totally fine. I haven't really sandwiched this in. You've got a bit of extra space here, but there's a little bit of plastic at the back here that's preventing it doesn't stick up. So I assume that that is just to add some support for this strap here. So that's with the case closed. We can zip it up totally fine, and then that's good to go without any damage to the Quest 2. Definitely a lot harder, hard shell. It's really hard to, I can't push it in. You can push it in at the top here. It's very harder at the bottom than it is at the top, and the curved edges just shaves off the extra bulk from this case. But it's a very nice case. If you're looking for something to contain the stock accessories for the Quest 2, then this is a case to go for. It just looks nice. It's definitely built well, and the zipper looks good as well. It's contained, it doesn't get in the way. It'll be nice to see some sort of pouches in here maybe, because you've got all this dead space in here that really could sandwich extra things, but we'll see what we can actually get inside this case. So first things first, we're going to look at controllers. So I'm going to take out the Elite strap. I'm always going to put the Elite strap in, and I'm going to assume that everyone's going to go and buy, they've either obviously bought the Elite strap, otherwise there's no real need for this case really. If you're using the default soft strap, you can bung that into anything really, and you could even bung it into here if you wanted to. At least it keeps everything together, but there'll be lots of unnecessary space inside this case. And technically you could probably get away with a Quest 1 case on the Quest 2 with a soft strap. So we're going to slowly accessorize the Quest. So here I've installed the halo protectors. The halo protectors are a really great way to protect the sensor ring from any knocks and scrapes. So that's them sitting in the middle there. Then we'll get our Elite, and then that obviously fits without any problem. So halo covers for the controllers, not a problem with the Elite strap installed. Okay, next is the KIWI design knuckle straps and grip covers. These are my second favorite for the Oculus Quest 2. They've got some really good protection on all sides. People have a complaint about the sensors being covered. If you think about it, it's only like these two roughly around about here that are being covered. And personally, unless you're playing at an expert level, I don't think it's anything to worry about. So again, these are the grips and knuckle straps from KIWI Design, and we'll see if these fit in with the halo protectors on as well. So to me, that looks like it's not a problem. And then we'll put that Quest in on top, and then let's zip. It's a little bit harder to zip up, but that's in. All secure, not a problem. So that's the KIWI Design grips with the halo controllers. KIWI also do longer grips, but I honestly think that these barely fit in the case as they are, so the longer grips will definitely not fit. You can do that easily with these. So even if you use this method for the Quest 2, that's probably doable. Yeah, that still works, but you probably might struggle to fit them in the case because it's really hard to put the longer grips together like this, and they would be sticking out quite a fair bit. So I don't think they'll work with this particular case. So the stock original ones and the ones with battery covers, these all work with the Quest 2 case. Right, up next we've got the AMVR grips with straps. I've upgraded the straps with ProStraps from ProTubeVR. And it's again, we've got the halo protectors for extra bulk, just to really test out what this can actually fit inside the case. The problem with the AMVR is they've got this little bit of plastic here. So I would say this might be a bit more difficult to fit inside the case. All right, so I think that's probably the best way of going about it. You got to bring the pads up on top of the controllers, and then the Quest 2 can then sit inside there, and no problem at all. You can then zip that around just to confirm. that this is all done, and that fits in there no problem. So it takes a bit of effort to position them right. You've got to take the grips up away from the handles so that they can actually place further down into the control compartment. That's them installed without any problems too. Right, next up, head straps. We've seen that the Elite strap works no problem with the stock interface. We've got to attach the fitness cover from VR Cover just to show you that you can accessorize your facial interface and still get that in the Quest 2 as well. So we've got a much bulkier front padding with the VR Cover Fitness Blue Edition facial interface and foam set, the VR Cover rear head pad, and that all still fits without any problem whatsoever. The cradle around the outside that contains all the controllers, that adds a little extra protection for the lenses or anything from entering into the lenses, because this part really goes up against that section there. And the VR cover is very, very close. I think anything thicker, you might struggle to sandwich that inside. So if you've got any accessories on the front or adding the extra facial interface, let's try the glasses spacer. Right, so we've got the glasses spacer attached onto the fitness cover from VR Cover. So that's going to add a little extra bulk to the lenses up front. And we're going to push that down and see if it actually still fits. Looks like it does. That's not going to be any problem. That closes totally fine. So you can have quite a lot up front, glasses spacer, fitness cover, and so on. Even a thicker pad. So I think we've got the worst case here. I think with the KIWI design facial interface being slightly bigger, I don't think that will struggle though either, because their pads are a bit thinner. You can see that it is, the halo protectors are forcing out the Elite strap a little bit away from the edges, but everything is air and it's all self-contained. We've added a few accessories there already and the case is still dealing with it. So let's try another head strap just to prove you that you can't have a halo strap in with this case. It's just not practical. It cannot be done. You would have to probably take the halo strap off to fit this case in and flip it over probably. Let's try that. Now, even taking it off and flipping it over, it's not going to work. I can't position this strap any more this way. No, it's just that this bit's going to be in the way and that bit doesn't want to fit inside the case in any way really. So halo straps, you definitely need a different case for that purpose. Same with the Bobo, you're not going to fit the halo strap in with this at all either. Yeah, the Bobo's not going to fit in there at all, nor with the Pro version. And here we have the upgraded KIWI design Elite strap here, and we're going to be seeing if that fits in the official case. It's definitely a lot wider head strap. So that's the KIWI design upgraded Elite strap fitted into the official Oculus Quest case. Question is, can we close it? Doesn't look like we can. We've got a lot of bulk there for it to fit into the case, and I don't think you've got to break the zip if you were to try and fit that in there. Yeah, even with the controllers off, this KIWI strap doesn't look like it wants to stay inside the case. And the reason for that is because this back strap part, this lower piece here, that's just too big and it just hits the bottom of the case, and this can't go any further down because of it. They say the only way of doing it apparently is to unhook the back parts from the case. These back bit comes loose, then that can go all the way down. Oh, maybe this will work. That will work, and then that will then sit in there like that. So that might put less stress on the zip then. Yeah, much less. So that's one way of doing it. That's how I would do it. So with the back strap part off, and then you can actually lower this back piece all the way into the case, and then this back part then sits in there like that. It's not the best, but at least it keeps it all together. And this is really the worst case you're probably going to see. Actually, no, there's one more. So this is going one extra step and probably maximizing the Quest out completely at this point. The VR Power 2. So a lot of you might have the KIWI design with the VR Power 2. Great accessory to charge your battery whilst you game with the VR Power 2 10,000 milliamp hour battery. Some of you might have this battery, for example, on your Quest 2. Now, can you fit this in with the Quest as well? I don't think you can. Right, turns out you can. There is a little bit of stress on the zip, but not too much to worry me too much. But that is amazing that you can actually do that. It is a bit of a burden though, because you will have to take off the back piece of the KIWI Design upgraded Elite strap. You'll also have to take off the VR Power 2 from the back of the strap that you might have it attached to the back here. So you will have to remove the VR Power 2 as well. But you can still fit a few more accessories. You can get a couple of batteries in there. Even if you didn't have the VR Power 2, you could actually get this Desktech portable charger. You can sandwich that in there, no problem. There's lots of space in the bottom here as well. You could actually put some more extra cables in. I don't think you could go all out with a Oculus Link cable. You can try. Yeah, that looks like it's doable. So yeah, now that's getting a lot of weight now. It's getting very heavy. But that's a full-on 15-foot Oculus Link VR optical cable. It's definitely put some stress on the zip for sure, but that's everything there. So let's just unravel and just see what we got inside the case. So here's everything that we got inside the official Oculus Quest 2 case. We had the KIWI Design upgraded Elite strap with VR Power 2, foam pads from VR Cover with the VR Cover fitness interface with glasses spacer. We had a portable battery pack, Oculus Link 2 VR Cover cable of at least 5 meters. We have the official charger brick and power cable, halo covers with the AMVR grips with their replacement ProTubeVR ProStraps added onto it, and all of that got into the Oculus Quest 2 case. So that's pretty impressive. Definitely maxes out the potential of the Oculus Quest 2. Anything beyond this is probably not going to fit. Unfortunately, you don't get any sound solution in with this, so you could just pack in a pair of earbuds, use the onboard audio from the Quest 2. Or if you don't mind taking them off, you can get the AMVR headphones. You could unclip them and then stow them in the back of the bottom of the case, where there's definitely extra room for these to fit in there. But anything more bulky, I don't think you'll be able to fit those head pads in, unfortunately. If you're looking for a halo strap and a case for that, you then definitely look for other alternatives that are out there. One that's designed by Bobo themselves for their actually own M2 head straps, and it's also at a reasonable price too. And hopefully I can get hold of one of those for a review in the near future. I do have a case from VR Cover, so look out on the channel for my review of that soon. Alright, I hope you found this review helpful. If it has, please give us a like down below. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions about what fits in this Oculus Quest 2 case. You can check out my other accessory reviews up in this top playlist up here. Hit the subscribe button down below to catch all my future content. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.